Hey yo, what's going on guys, it's Cryptocosis back again with another video for Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate on the Nintendo Switch. Previously, I did a video on Aerial Charge Blade, showcasing the weapon itself and the style. For today, we'll be doing Aerial Hammer. Hammer is one of my most favorite weapons. In fact, for all Monster Hunter titles, I started off with Hammer and I just instantly fell in love with it. It's so simple to use, but it's difficult to master. And the fact that it's the KO king of the game, you can score multiple KOs in the hunt, which really helps with downing the monster, giving you extra downtime, giving your teammates extra downtime, and you can actually mount him with aerial style as well, which equals to more downtime. We'll be facing off with the Shogun Senator again from G rank 2 star. I'll showcase to you what's so great about aerial style hammer. Aerial style, as I said before, it's not a style for everyone, but if you get to master it really well, it could save your life. Because you can actually dodge attacks. If you time it right, when the monster is coming at you, you can either vault, and you will vault off the monster instead of taking the attack. Obviously, not all attacks can be vaulted off, but if if you time it right, and if you're a master of aerial style, vaulting can be your best friend. So as with aerial style, as with my previous video, you need to be super aggressive with the style itself. In fact, with hammer, you need to stay super close to the monster, which is quite dangerous. That's why I choose aerial style above anything else. You can apply pressure, you can actually vault off monsters, and you can stick to the monster so close when you apply damage constantly to it. And you should always aim for the hit, because as I said, hammer is the KO king of the game, and you most likely will score much more KOs than any other weapon itself. In fact, right now I did score a KO against him. So and when the monster is down, he's not really moving, that's when you go for the hit and deal as much damage as you can. 99% of the time, the weak spot of the monster is the hit, and with hammer, you usually aim for the hit. You get the KOs, and you get your 50% critical chance, which is from the tenderizer skill. Hammers, your best friend is the tenderizer skill, because whenever you hit a weak spot of the monster, you get 50% chance to score a critical attack. And your hammer itself should have positive affinity or positive crit to increase the chances of you to crit. How do you know it's actually critting the monster? You see a large bang on the screen coming up. Let's see. Okay, alright. Yeah, that's a crit right there. See, those two hits are crits. Yeah. And with aerial style hammer, in generations, the A attack is just one slam down, and if you miss that attack, that's it. You will end up with a really slow motion lock, which puts you in a dangerous place if the monster is coming right at you. But in Generations Ultimate, the A style is a double slam, which applies high and insane amount of KO if used on the hit of the monster. So yeah, aerial style has been so much better upgraded in Generations Ultimate for basically all weapons, right? But obviously, most of your attacks, most of your damage should come when you are grounded. That's when you have knocked the monster unconscious KO, or you have mounted the monster, or you have staggered the monster, or broke one of its parts, and he falls down not moving. Those few seconds are the ones where you apply super loads of damage to the monster's head with your hammer. And it's good to know that aerial style hammer, hammer in general, there are 3 levels of charges. Level 1, which is a smack, level 2, which is an uppercut, and level 3, which is a wind up downward smash. But for aerial style, the level 3 attack is a stronger version of the level 2 uppercut. To note that you need to time it right, your position needs to be right, because whenever you do that move, your character will move forward by a few steps. So you need to time it right, in that when the monster rears his head up and you go for the level 3, if it's at level 3, you need to let go a few steps away from the monster's head, so you hit it exactly spot on when his head comes down. Yeah. You can, obviously, your only mode of defense with hammer is to dodge roll, away from attacks. So it's not as safe as charge blade or anything with any weapon with a shield. Yeah. So like, see, the Senator jumps at this. Well, if I was standing, I would have to time my attack and jump towards the Senator, vault towards the Senator, in hopes that I can actually hit the iframe and vault off him instead of taking the damage from his claw. Yeah, so that's the level 3 charge right there. You need to be in a good position, right? And hammer, well, obviously you cannot cut tails with a hammer because it deals blunt damage. It doesn't make sense if you can cut tails with a hammer. I know there are some hammers that look like axes, but no, it doesn't work that way. You can't cut tails. The only gripe with hammer is you can't get tails, alright? But breaking parts is super easy. In fact, you can actually break the shell of the Senator really well if you hit it enough times. Sharpness for hammers don't really matter, but it does help. I think the one that really matters is your crit chance, your critical damage, right? Those are the most important things, and obviously the raw of the hammer itself, the raw damage of the hammer itself. Yeah. So hammer is such a simple weapon, but hard to master. Most of the hammer pros, they don't use aerial style. Most of the speedrunners, they tend to use a guild, which is the basic form of hammer styles, or adapt and valor style, brave style. Yeah, they can actually kill monsters really well by head sniping. So you need to know where the monster's head will be, and you start attacking immediately. And when the monster's head comes down, you end up doing a golf swing right into the head. That's where the damage counts. That's where the most damage will be. Yeah, I'm no pro in doing head sniping because I'm kind of lazy to learn every single move of each monster. But yeah, hammer, you should give it a try. Granted, its short reach is not easy, you know, it has short reach, but you know, you need to be aggressive. This promotes aggressive playstyle. Yeah. Anyway, that's my showcase for aerial hammer. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and do follow me on Facebook, Cryptocosis Fiddlestick Joystick, and give a like to this on YouTube. This is Cryptocosis, signing off again from Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate Nintendo Stitch Aerial Style Hammer. Thank you guys, peace out, and happy gaming.